Good one, Jack.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for MP.
And, guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. They've got Pippen. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with MP. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun.
And as MP told us at the start of the season, he wants to be at the top of his rookie class.
Right.
Seen by everyone as the clear-cut standout. How would you qualify his performance in that regard?
I applaud MP's ambition. I think he might have bitten off a little more than he can chew. He just hasn't been able to outshine his fellow rookies on a consistent basis.
Whoa. Hold on. No. I need to hear that again. No. I want to hear that again. Okay. Now I heard what he said. What the fuck? That is the dumbest shit I think I have ever heard. I'm not outshone the other guys in the division in the rookie league. Like the other rookies.
We have seen flashes of greatness. No denying that.
What do you mean,
gets
motherfucker?
The ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
I literally
Jackson against Randall.
I bodied them.
Outside Jackson. 5 to shoot. Payne for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And we'll see if anything's different this year, because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
It's good from long range.
This is why Bane is a volume three-point shooter. It's because he is lethal from deep.
MP passes to Edwards. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Nobody cares, Martha Stewart. Shut up.
In the first quarter for the Timberwolves. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Edey. Edey. And it's MP with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Edey with the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Wells. MP grabs the miss.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Yep, it counts. MP's got his second basket.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Pippen, the pass to Jackson. Back to Pippen. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Gets those passes off quickly. Jackson Jr. really sees the floor.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. We talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. And Coach said he's a guy that can score from all 3 levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can respond. Guys?
Thank you, David.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Motherfucker. What's the box? What's the box score? I've only been on 4 minutes, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist.
Timberwolves trail by 11. They've got MP. Edwards is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Randall.
What?
And it's Shannon in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Now here's Jackson. Following the miss by MP. Pass to Kennard. Back to Jackson.
Wait, I also need to check my opponents. Zach, Scottie Pippen Jr. This is Scottie Pippen Jr.'s son? Alright. Oh,
Shot
what
from the
did
top of the key. It's hauled in by MP.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And now, joining us on the line, Shams Charania with a recent development. Shams, what's the latest?
Thanks, Kevin. With the trade deadline nearing, the front office of the Celtics has announced their latest move. They were searching for a spark plug, so they went out and got Russell Westbrook. The former MVP is still one of the best athletes in this league, but they also acquired Westbrook for his leadership. He's a guy young players still look up to.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA. Here's Kennard. Following the basket by MP. Outside Jackson. For the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
MP passes to Shannon. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Jackson.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Down low. Pass to Kennard. Baseline try, and the jumper is on the mark.
Motherfucker.
Kennard's got 6.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Now DiVincenzo on the wing, MP. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They lead by 11. Kennard finds Clark.
Oh,
and he lays it straight in. Clark's got his second bucket of the night.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. A tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Leaving points at the free throw line can take the edge off of a team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
Now, here's Kennard. 6 points for him.
There's
Jackson with the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Jackson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Fuck you.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
And the dunk by MP.
Oh, the defense is making it too easy for MP. When you let him get this close, he will finish it all night long.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after the basket by Minnesota.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Randall. Grizzlies have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Pass to Edey.
Oh, no.
All alone. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Shannon passes to Randall. Here's Shannon. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Bane. Just 2 to shoot. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Edey. on the wing, Bane. Pippen with the wide open look. And another miss by Memphis.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And MP throws it down.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Now, here's Pippen. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Here's Randall. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Randall's got 4 this quarter.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Pass to Kennard. Good on the three-point shot. Kennard's got 9.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Randall kicks to MP. Launches a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Altama with the ball. Pass to Bane. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Now DiVincenzo. MP left side. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Edwards. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 14 points for Anthony Edwards. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Now Kennard. He's got 9. And a lot of contact on that. Block shot number over the last few seasons for Jaren Jackson.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
First one falls for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both free throws good from Kennard. Timberwolves trail by 7. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Magic was terrific. He had 42 points, and what a game it was. Posting a triple-double. He put on a show. A mind-blowing. effort. One that's going to be hard to repeat, but hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Now Pippen, following the three-point attempt by MP. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in. Pass to Edey. Pippen with it. From deep. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Now Dillingham. Back to MP. Another miss by MP. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. It's led by as many as 14 points. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's MP. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
And Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
Here's Pippen. After the basket by Minnesota, Edey gets the bucket.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
McDaniels passes to MP. And the dunk by MP.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Pippen. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's Aldama. That 3 off the mark.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
McDaniels dishes to MP. MP drills the 3.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now here's Pippen. .144 left in the first half of basketball.
That is a hard-won rebound, a man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
MP throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Wells kicks to Jackson. Goes back up, and the rejection by MP.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Timberwolves.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the score by Memphis.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And here's Pippen. Driving to the basket. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Aldama passes to Pippen. To the paint. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Jackson.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room.
The previous play is under review.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
Hey, everybody. Look out. They're a very different ball club with Westbrook coming to the team. And I mean that in the best possible way. Athleticism, presence, and a whole lot of offense. Big-time trade for them.
So let's move on now to this Grizzlies game, which has turned out to be a tight one.
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but...
Thank you for being with us. Now...
MP has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back to the action in just a minute. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
So on the floor for Memphis, Desmond Bane out there with Pippen. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then there's Wells. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Jackson. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Missed it. He's now made 6 of 10 from the field.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
And here's MP for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Now here's Wells. And there's Jackson on the assist by Wells. Jackson's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies. By Minnesota. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Memphis. Wells has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Pippen. Jackson has the open look. The putback. Here's Edey, and he jams it with authority.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Drills it from outside.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. With the floater, Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 4 points this quarter. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
McDaniels kicks to MP. Outside Edwards. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Edey. Wells with it. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wells has got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here's MP for three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Baines got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside for Pippen. A 3-ball. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Back to MP. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Now Randall, following Jaren Jackson's three-point attempt. Here's DiVincenzo. Scores after the quick crossover.
If you get open, MP will find you.
And so it's Pippen. With it, he brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bane looking around. Pass to Pippen. Fires for three. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one. Randall finds DiVincenzo. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Desmond Bane. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's getting around 20 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Now Wells following the three-point attempt by MP. Here's Heaney. Brings to the hoop.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Even dating back to his high school days, Desmond Bane was overlooked as a prospect.
Yeah, he wasn't even ranked by any major recruiting services. That just lets you know that the scouts don't always get it right. Then he fell to the 30th pick in the 2020 draft. He's made a lot of teams regret passing on him. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Edey. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 6th assist on the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Edwards finds MP. And that one drops. 43 points for MP.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Pippen, the pass to Bane. Wells with it. He has 5. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Yeah, Bane can be this guy. When he gets hot, just keep feeding him.
Clark outside. Pass to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. And MP throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Here's Edey. On the wing, Bane. And the 3 off target. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Wells with the steal. Bane against Edwards. Jackson from long range. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Now, here's Clark. Still yet to score. And here's Edwards from the arc.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. He makes you pay on those nearly every time.
In the corner, it's Bane. Bangs home the trifecta.
And then you go and leave
Baines
you go and double.
There's a nice continuity to their offense when Baines hitting shots from all over the court.
MP passes to Edwards. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes.
You're gonna take me off now. All right. Swear to God.
We've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. Stolen by Jackson.
How did you lose that?
And the dunk by Jackson.
The more time Jackson spins at the rim, the better. His length is a deciding factor in this game.
MP finds McDaniel. Now here's DiVincenzo. MP passes to McDaniels. MP sets the screen for McDaniel. Count that one. McDaniels got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And so, MP will bring it up for Minnesota. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Now, here's McDaniel. Defended by Aldama. MP with a screen on Kennard. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's a three-point Timberwolves lead.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Jackson looking it over. On the wing, Jackson. Over Gobert. Jackson with the basket on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We'll get right back to the... In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's
no
ball
way,
game.
is that Ja?
They've got Gobert.
No way,
Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's MP. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And that one falls for Clark. Timberwolves trail. MP inside. Defended by Aldama.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Jackson kicks to Bane. Shot from 12. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Minnesota shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Back to MP. The shot's good. MP's got 47 points.
That's just great communication. MP already reliable in that regard.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Bane, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
MP passes to McDaniels. And here's Gobert. And here is MP. Guarded by Bane. Back to DiVincenzo. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Alexander Walker finds DiVincenzo. Trains the three-pointer.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Kennard, the pass to Clark. On the wing, Bane. Defended by Alexander Walker.
and he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
MP, no good.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
It's stolen by DiVincenzo. MP with it. Now defended by Bane. Gobert the pass to MP. Grizzlies with the rebound. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful.
Clark loves
to attack that rim.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Julius Randle's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Edwards in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. The Grizzlies also making a change. Pippen's checked in. Randle right side. MP dishes to Randle. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The three from MP.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And Memphis turns it over again. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. Inside. Edwards, no good. Memphis trailing here. Jackson down low. Defended by DiVincenzo. And so, MP will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo passes to MP. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Aldama. DiVincenzo against Jackson. It's Pippen on the wing. Pass to Bane. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 5.
As much as you can.
To take the lead. Yep, right through the net. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
To the inside. Here's MP. MP converting the tough bucket.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Here's Pippen. Clark outside. Now Aldama. Pass to Bane. Aldama with the ball. The 19-foot shot. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Randle. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Clark. Now, here's Bane. To the middle. Here's Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Not just a scorer. Bane is willing to set up others and does a very good job of it.
Edwards with it. Starting now by Clark.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. Pippen, the pass to Jackson. To the paint. Here's Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Edwards. Back to MP. Outside for Randle. MP dishes to Randle. MP passes to DiVincenzo. Down low. Here's MP. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis leading. Now Bane. It's up a 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 6 assists now in the game. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Edwards finds MP. From From the arc. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Outside Jackson. They double him with MP. Outside Bane. Lets it go with the 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors.
And for the matchup with the Cavs, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And Wells is subbed in for Jackson. Bane with the bucket.
And they've had him bottled up here in the fourth. Just 2 of 7 from the field.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Zach Edey picks one up.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second. A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Pippen against DiVincenzo. Here's Edey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he's good on the second. The Timberwolves shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall?
There's no transition foul.
An effective two-way threat. Have to be impressed with Bane's steady improvement year after year.
And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 15-5 run here. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. MP with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Shot is good, and the Memphis leads get back down to a 7-point margin, getting the points there from DiVincenzo. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson. Bounce pass Pippen. Lock at 6. The offensive rebound.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
MP kicks to DiVincenzo. Buries it from 3-point range.
Thank God.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Pass to Wells.
Keep them playing.
Outside, no Bane driving in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bane's got 40 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Back to MP. Here's Randall. Edwards passes to MP. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Pass to DiVincenzo. There's the 3. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Outside Jackson. Inside, here's Bane. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
There's Bane using his size at the rim.
Randall from outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And you'll never see Randall back down in a big moment. He's looking to be the guy when they need a bucket.
Randall's wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. MP going in strong. Bain goes. Incredible.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Mr. Wells.
Absolutely spoiled.
And here's Jackson. On the wing, Bain.
No.
From downtown. Bain's got 45 points.
Just absolute ice in the veins of Bain. That is an impressive bucket.
McDaniels dishes to MP. A three for DiVincenzo. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight. Coming right back to answer a three with one of their own.
Bain kicks to Jackson. To Wells. It's Pippen on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Wells way outside. It's Pippen on the wing. Tries again. Minnesota with the rebound.
This is the definition of forceman. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
MV finds Randall. Here's McDaniels. Back to Randall to take the lead. And Bain pulls it down. Pass to Jackson. Back to Bain. Here's Edey. McDaniels defending.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
Thank God.
Good.
Lock it down. Lock everything down. Lock it all down. No, you didn't have
and
to.
They foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
DiVincenzo's still on.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. And both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game. Use the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Bain. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
Correct.
And so both
three
are good. It's a 3-point game. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
McDaniels gets a wide open look.
No!
In the 3. And
I'm going to have to restart this entire